I mean, it's a sightseeing. If we're not held up by the coach, if we're not.
No, David's skilled, remember? The other buses could do with a skilled driver hiking.
Yeah.
Well done to David.
We wanted to get on this one, aren't we?
David's a good driver.
We're on the video.
He knows his ways round.
Yeah.
He knows.
Well, if you went to the cellar.
As we head over the overpass, we see Bournemouth Pier jutting out into the English Channel to our right. Our award-winning beach is 9.5 miles long, stretching from
Oh, we're down the door. Discover Dorset, man.
east. With the Bournemouth Street, the town gets its name. The name comes from the Scottish bird heading along a stream or small river. Bournemouth prides
Makes a
itself
funny noise, this
gardens,
one.
It's alright,
Gardens department having its own nurseries and a team of dedicated gardeners and greenkeepers.
They could have done that with its other
1,000 hectares of green
I think it did
space,
that last
covering 20% of the town. Coming up on our right is
We're on the
Royal
Philly.
Hotel, the very
And it's
first
Queen's
hotel
here
in
for
Bournemouth.
the
It was
VBM.
opened on the day of Queen Victoria's coronation in June 1838.
Well, this will get to it. Discover Dorset tours because it's louder commentary from it is.
As we travel down to our left is the Art Deco Pavilion Theatre, now nearly 100 years old.
If he takes it, okay.
Plays, musicals, concerts and comedy, and is also home to Pavilion Dance in South West, an inspirational charity that has, in the last 10 years, allowed more than 500,000 people from every section of society to experience the joy of dance. Look up to the right for more Art Deco buildings which used to house a number of hotels, an ice rink and 2 cinemas. One, the Gaumont, saw the Beatles play a 6-night residency in the summer of 1963, just before Beatlemania took the band around the world. The same year, the Gaumont also hosted the Rolling Stones and Cliff Richard and the Shadows.
It's nice to get this so top.
Oh, David is going to stop anyway. It's good.
David stopped at the traffic light.
Bournemouth Square is really considered
what's the
the
other
centre
David
of the
now?
town,
Do you
with
still
main
remember
department
other
stores and
I know.
meeting
I have to
places.
go past other
Now
David.
pedestrianised for many years,
Yeah,
it was the main intersection where
I
7
think
roads from the
Ian's
north,
got
the
that
east
on.
and west met. A number of the
getting
original
lunch
buildings
before.
surrounding the square were
Not
lost
this
due to
time,
bombing
man.
during the Second World War, but nothing like the extent
Oh,
of
is it top?
Southampton to the east and Plymouth to the west. Through the centre, you'll see the garden stretching back inland in one direction,
Lovely
and
light
down to the
you
seafront
top.
in the other, making a mile-long green corridor along Vaughan Street, which gives Bournemouth its name. Former Prime Minister Winston Churchill holidayed in Bournemouth as a child. With himself on a boat.
We're stopping at the square. Someone's put their hand out.
Oh yeah, that one was on the tracker. 2253.
Got music.
And those seats are more cut. If we got on the other one, that one had hard seats.
It would have been the plastic seats if we got the other one.
Would have looked like
And
this.
plus the horn doesn't work on the other one. Not this. No, not this one. It was a, no, that's
one
another
came from
fully.
London. This one came from Bath.
Yeah, it was originally at Bath. This was.
I wonder how loud the Bath sightseeing bus is. They've got those kind. I would have tried doing it. I would have.
Yeah.
When we next go there, we'll try and see a Bath one.
See if it, how loud the two.
I'll ask the driver to do it. I'll ask.
Wow. We're always on time.
We always get on that drive.
Are we going Sainsbury's this afternoon now? This afternoon?
Bloody open.
City sightseeing.
Music is loud. Louder than, I swear it's louder than the other
Is
bus.
this louder for you?
Yes.
It's louder on this one.
I swear it's louder on this bus than your half over. Yes.
I like this bus. That's the same model as GTZ, this one. Oh, there we go. Got people waving. What?
Do you reckon he'll take on his way out from the pit? I reckon he will. I reckon he'll give us the English.
Well, when we watch it go, he'll probably take. Do you reckon he will? He always toots.
Or even the other
Never know, we might see him on the other bus when he works, so he might even get on it. Never know.
He might even do school runs with the other buses.
You never know.
The next school year. He might be as strong. He is friendly. He is. Man on the more buses, maybe.
Yeah. They always wait for the open top.
I reckon we're waiting here because we're early.
Well, to be fair, we did leave from here a couple of minutes early. Probably because that was
Something
it.
else is broken on GDZ's.
Yeah, it's one thing after another on that bus it's breaking.
No!
Shortly coming up on our left is BH2, the new cinema and restaurant complex. But this was once the site of the
That's
town's bus
commentary on
station,
this.
which was
Oh,
so
there's
large it
Yeah.
had 2 levels.
That is actually
Between the
commentary on this
1930s
one.
and the 1970s,
Oh,
the bus
is
station
that one
was
saying
closed
for
for
they
daily
shirt?
hours during the summer months.
How do you know this one does
Badly
it?
damaged by fire during 1976. Although around 80 buses on the upper level managed to be driven out,
It is the same engine as
16
DD
buses on the
said.
lower level were destroyed, and the building was
Yeah, it
finally
is.
demolished in 1982.
A quiet airplane. Yeah, I literally sounded.
We got these there.
The ticket seller was very friendly. I swear all of them. I always.
Well, all of them, I think they have to
Man,
be
and
there. I think they have to be friendly there. We'd be a good ticket seller, we'd
It
be.
was different ladies, but it was up and down.
We'd be a good ticket seller, I reckon, we'd
Yeah, I would have been asking all of them to hot.
be.
Or at least once a day, I would have.
Oh, spot on.
When we leave the square, the seafront, look out for a white turreted building on your left called the Royal Exeter Hotel. It's on the site of the very first house which was built in the town by the founder of Bournemouth, Lewis Tregonwell. For many years, this area was open heathland, but by the 1790s, smugglers were using the area to move their contraband from the cliff tops and chines. Tregonwell was stationed here as a captain of militia, and his job was to defend against a possible French invasion and to also help combat the smugglers. The area's most famous smuggler was Isaac Gulliver. In 1810, after Tregonwell had retired from
Why aren't we-
service
they
as a
letting us
Dorset
through?
Ranger, he brought his wife Henrietta here, and she fell in love with the sea views. They bought the land from Sir George Taps and built their summer residence.
As we travel up Priory Road, we head up onto the West Cliff. This area has an extremely wide choice of hotels and guest houses. There is something for everyone, from young persons' budget accommodation costing £20 a night, through to the very expensive and very plush Marriott Highcliffe, the choice of politicians attending party conferences, standing on the left just above a lift to the beach. The very big investments in more hotels, bars and restaurants reflects Bournemouth's
Green bus!
coast's
The
leading
Lord's
resort,
Taverners
and the fact that the area
one!
is
Giving young people a sporting chance.
at the next roundabout.
There is still some of that.
Palm trees that dominate the
Green
street scene.
bus.
I'll film a little bit more. I know.
Very different.
Sweet, yeah.
Between bare and sandy heathland, like much of the new Then landowners started planting more than 3 million Scots pines. This was partly to replenish the country's timber stocks after the wars with the French, and partly to cash in on the supposed health benefits of the sea air blowing through the pine needles. By the 1880s, the transformation was complete. The Dorset writer Thomas Hardy called Bournemouth Sandbourne in his novel Tess of the D'Urbervilles, and described it as a Mediterranean lounging place, English Channel. True, with our special microclimate and global warming.
Let's drive deeper into the pine woods on a purpose-built scenic drive with amazing views of the coastline. If the weather is clear, a fine view is coming up on the left of the white chalk cliffs of Old Harry at the end of the Isle of Purbeck. The road follows valleys called chines, transformed by the erosion of the sand and gravel into lush microclimates that entice the visitor to explore. We're following Dooley Chine, and we will cross over Middle Chine.
When we go on it next year, it won't be doing. Let me another time the next year.
These chines
It'll still be a fun
smugglers moving contraband inland. Smuggling was not so much a cottage industry as serious organised crime. To avoid paying tax on drink and tobacco, smuggling depended on gangs of local men to receive the goods from boats and hide them if required.
Oh, Phil, that around 20 minutes of
Tunnels and secret chambers to
Yes.
stash the contraband. The biggest boss of them all was Isaac Gulliver, who led a small army decked out in his own livery. When his home was demolished, it was found to contain a secret room only accessible
Idiot.
through a door 10 feet.
I literally thought he was going to press the horn there. Yeah, I thought he was going to press it as well. She was trying to pull out right in front of us. How can she not see a big bus like this? It's not exactly going speeding.
The bus will be slowing down to cross some bridges that cross the chines. The most famous of the bridges was a rustic walkway where an accident occurred in 1892 that could have dramatically changed the whole course of history. The future Prime Minister and wartime leader, Winston Churchill, was a teenager on holiday with his younger brother and cousin. They chased him along the bridge. When he tried to jump across to a fir tree, he lost his grip and fell 30 feet to the ground below. He was unconscious for 3 days, bedbound for 3 months.
He's probably saving the horn for us at the end.
The chines provide a microclimate that allows plants from Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Asia and South America to flourish. These award-winning tropical gardens were first established in the 1920s and replanted in 1996. Follow the well-marked plant trail through the yuccas and agaves, a plant from Mexico that is the basic ingredient of tobacco. This chine is alum chine, called after a substance that was produced here 400 years ago from minerals found in the sand. Alum was used to fix the colour of dyed cloth and for softening leather in the tanning process. Mining didn't carry on for long, and so it became the first
You've got days driving again. It's Georgia that drive, but that's the one who we saw last time. So EU05 VBM.
Another famous resident of the Chines was Robert Louis Stevenson, adventure story writer best known for Treasure Island.
That was the one I saw down in the square that time. It was this bus.
In the 1880s,
It's scared everyone, honest.
The success of these works allowed him in search of even better health, but he died there in 1893. He called his house here Skerryvore, after a Scottish lighthouse built by his family. Skerryvore was destroyed during the Second World War, but you can visit a memorial garden on its
Yeah, I would have
site.
been watching every sightseeing bus that came running down this road. See if it was, all of them were two. We're travelling through Westbourne now.
Yeah.
That's the way I go on my taxi usually. City! Open top. It was David that said we was allowed on it. Now just imagine if we lived down this way, we'd be watching them every day. Every time it was about to come, we would have went outside.
Just the hero. And the Busters feature at number 50. I would
So I would have been watching all of them.
And Golden Tours.
I would have been watching the whole lot. I would have been outside all day. I would have been out.
As we come into Westbourne, we pass elegant houses and reach an affluent area with many small independent shops, posh boutiques, delis and restaurants. Westbourne is known to its residents as the Village and is admired for the friendly atmosphere of its streets and arcades. It has such a great reputation that people come from all over Bournemouth and Poole to eat and drink here. Westbourne is also home to some of the best pubs in Bournemouth, a great place to sample the very best of British beer. Real ale from local producers like Hall and Woodhouse, or the Ringwood Brewery.
I'm gonna have to use them.
Yes, I was able to use the hot on.
It was David that said, yeah, green bus.
Green bus. Sporting track.
Yesterday we filmed buses at Boston, today it's this bus we're filming.
Yeah. Update to the everything. We're gonna. Yeah.
Look across to the large roundabout on the right called County Gates. These days, you can see the offices of an insurance company, Liverpool and Victoria in the centre. But for many years, this was the boundary between the counties of Dorset to the west and Hampshire to the east. In 1974, Bournemouth and Christchurch incorporated into Dorset, boosting the size of the central
Talk
county.
to David when we get off. I was talking to David until he leaves. Hey, at least he's not a slow driver.
We are now travelling down the avenue. Many of the mature pine trees either side of the road were here before Bournemouth existed as a town. The sandy, acidic soil, characteristic of the area, provides very little nutrients for growing plants. The plants that do thrive, gorse, bracken and heather, can still be found in many little pockets.
Not as hot as when it was the other day. It's not as